Hey everyone, Pat Roberts here. Um, the next couple of days have been really good, but now I'm kind of going down that bad day slope. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Uh, it's like the last couple of days I've been feeling really good. Um, feel like I can tackle the world, all these demons and this Mandela effect, is great, and now all of a sudden today it's like blah, just blah, not feeling right at all. Not I'm not sick or anything. I just don't feel right. But anyways, so I thought I'd get on here and uh uh talk about myself, let you guys get to know who I am and everything. Uh, I was born in Harvey, Illinois. Um, moved to Wisconsin, went to a small town school, and kind of all the way up till I was about 20, 25, 26, about 25 actually. I was rolling terror, uh, always getting in trouble, drinking a lot. My life has completely changed, even before the Mandela effect. But I found it since the Mandela effect. I found that I've become a lot closer to um, God and Jesus. I actually thought I had Jesus Christ in my heart before the Mandela effect. But since the Mandela effect, I realized I really never got to know Jesus. I thought I did, but um, I was one of them, I guess, that was playing lip service, and I didn't go to church a whole lot, but I tried to do the right things, and I thought I was doing the right things, and but I really wasn't. I really didn't have him in my heart, and now I can truly say I deeply do. I I deeply do. I deeply am trying to do the right thing. Um, I am trying to talk to people and wake them up actually to the corruption in our government and chemtrails and all that. I've actually been awake to that since 2008, and I've been trying to wake people up to that for, since 2008. But um, since Mandela effect, I guess the Mandela effect hit me somewhere around 2015, but it didn't really hit me hard until I went in, or my girlfriend at the time, she didn't live with me, but she lived about a couple blocks down from me. She was staying with her mom, taking care of her mom, and she came over. I had just taken my daughter back home to her mom's house, and I wasn't feeling good all day. And my daughter actually told me that, you should probably go into the emergency room, Dad. You don't look so hot. I said, no, I'm just sick. It's probably the flu or something. And so I took her home, and on the way back, I was on the highway, and I was gonna throw up, and I didn't have time. I didn't have time to pull over or anything, so I threw up in the passenger side on the. It was a mess, and uh, it was a mess, and I hadn't eaten anything, so I don't even possibly know what I could possibly be throwing up anymore. I hadn't eaten in a couple days, and so when I got home that night, my girlfriend. got off of work and she came in to check up on me, and she wasn't planning on coming over that night. But she came in and checked on me, and I was in the bathroom sitting on the tub with my head over the toilet, and she's like, get dressed. You're going into the emergency room. I said, no. I said, I don't like hospitals. I don't like doctors and stuff. So I said, no, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. She's like, no, no, you are going in. So I said, no, I'm not. So she called my cousin, who works as a nurse at the emergency room in town. So she gets on the phone with her, and um, Audrey knows that she's not gonna be able to talk me into it. She told my girlfriend that she'll try, but she knows me. She goes, I ain't. He's a Roberts, and they don't like going in, and I'm not gonna be able to change his mind. So she tried to talk to me. I said a few words to her. I said, I'm not going in. I'm sorry. I just don't feel like it. And I handed the phone right back to my girlfriend. So um, I went back into the bathroom to start throwing up again. And the next thing I knew, I looked up and there's cops standing in my doorway. And I'm like, Jesus. So here's the cops, and here's the ambulance. The paramedics were there, and they're like, "How you doing?" And I said, "Fine." And at the, I guess I wasn't all there really. I thought I was, but they started asking me questions about what month it was and all that, and it was right around Chris. It was about the 16th of December. Not too far. I had a Christmas tree up and everything, and he told me to come out and sit on the couch. I sat on the couch, and he goes, "What month is it?" And I seen the other cop go and stand right in front of my Christmas tree, and I still could not tell him what month it was. So, so he's like, "Okay." He goes, "Who's president?" And I'm like, "Don't know, don't care." So he's like, um, "Okay, well, why don't you come into the, you know, emergency room, just get checked out, and then you can come home." I refused to, and they're like, "Well, we're sorry, but we're gonna have to make you go." And I said, "All right, fine." So I got up, and they took me in, got in, and they started running tests on me, and they couldn't get any blood out of my arms. They couldn't get blood anywhere. So they tried to get urine out of me. They couldn't get urine out of me. I was totally dry. So then they thought that I might have overdosed on my pain medication, so they gave me a shot of something that will like snap you right out of it. And they gave me a shot of that, and I wasn't coming out of it. So they knew it wasn't an overdose. So finally, they get some blood out of me and some urine, and they ended up having to go into my main jugular for the blood. And they ran the blood test and found out that I forget the name of it, but your kidneys are supposed to be at between a 4 and a 1, and mine were at 15. So I was in severe kidney failure, and so they rushed me to a hospital about 30 miles away, and rushed me into surgery to put all these jacks in me for dialysis and stuff. Um, Meanwhile, while I was waiting for the ambulance to come get me from, I don't know if an ambulance came and got me, or I know I was waiting for some time for the ambulance to get ready to take me. I don't know what was going on. But I remember being in, I remember waiting in this room with the kids who had cancer. And, and they were playing and stuff, and I seen all these colorful photos of the pictures that they made and stuff like that. I'm kind of getting off subject, but I guess I'm just kind of going through the whole night, because it's pretty interesting. And so so anyways, I swear I felt like I was there for hours. And the next time I woke up was they had me in the town the next 30 miles away in Wausau. And um I was I was on the table and they're trying to put the breathing tube down me. And I'm thinking that's odd. Why am I awake while they're doing this? And I'm watching them and I'm gagging, I'm listening to myself gag. I'm watching spit come up and stuff, and I'm like totally calm. And I seen my dad have to have that done. I seen him with it, and I'm like, that just freaks me out. I always told myself if I ever had that done, I would freak out. I would not want that done. And here I am having it done, not even a year later, and I'm calm. I'm like, I'll be all right. I'm like just happy go lucky, just watching them work. And it was really weird because I'm not that calm of a guy when people are pinning me down and working on me. But I couldn't move if I wanted. I felt like I couldn't even move anyways. I just felt, I don't know. I didn't really feel heavy, and I didn't really feel like I was out of my body. I just was there. And but so anyways, I must have went out after that. And the next time I woke up, I was on the operating table. They were putting in the tubes. They put in they had the tube in for the uh, IV or whatever in my main article, or in my main blood vessel there, jugular vein, whatever. And they're putting the dialysis tubes in. There's two of them, and I woke up on the table, and I was fighting the doctor and the nurses. I'm like, "Let me go, let me go," and the doctor's like, "Hold him down, hold him down." And I'm like, "Please let me go." I said, "I won't tell anybody. I won't tell anybody." And the doctor's like, "You'll be all right. Just calm down, Pat. Just calm down." And I'm like, "Please let me go. I promise I won't tell anybody." I don't know what I was thinking, you know. So I calmed down and I just locked eyes with one of the nurses, and she just looked freaked out. And we just locked eyes. That's the last thing I remember is staring at her. And the next time I woke up, it was 3 days later in the ICU. And uh, after I woke up, and they ended up they took the tube out probably about 3 hours after I woke up or so. And then the doctor came and talked to me and asked me how I was doing and stuff, and I said I felt pretty good. And he goes, yeah, when you came in, you're hallucinating and stuff pretty bad. He goes, how you doing now? I said, I'm fine. He goes, do you know what month it is? And I told him. I said, did I miss Christmas? He goes, no. And I said, that's good because I got my presents for my daughter, and I so thought I missed Christmas. And so uh, what an experience, I tell you. So, anyways, everything was pretty good. They were telling me, what my liver or my kidneys. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying liver. But they were telling me what my kidney test came back as. When I first came in, I was a 15, and now it was down to like a 2.5. And they said they wanted to get it down to at least a 1.5 before I left. So, told me to drink lots of liquids and try to get myself to pee. If the faster I could get down to 1.5, the faster I could go home. So I think I got to go home within a day or two after that. And actually, it was the 20th or 21st. I don't know. I know I got home before just a couple days before Christmas. So, anyways, was talking to my girlfriend about the incident and stuff, and I went to the talk to my cousin because she was there all night with me, and I asked her one of the biggest concerns of mine is I asked her where the cancer ward was because I know Merrill Hospital and I didn't think they had a cancer ward, and she goes, "What are you talking about?" And I said, with the kids in it, the cancer ward. And she goes, "We don't have a cancer ward." And I said, "I was there. I see all these kids. They're happy and everything, but they all had cancer." And after that, I think sometimes, what did it mean? What did that incident mean? But after that, I woke up full blown to the Mandela effect. Just before it was just little bits and pieces every few months or whatever. I mean, just little things. And then all of a sudden, it just full blast things started coming at me left and right, and I was pretty depressed for a while. Um, Sometimes I think I died, and I'm here. I don't know. Nobody can really explain it. My ex-wife has my daughter thinking I'm crazy. So, so my ex-wife keeps telling my daughter that your dad's crazy. Don't listen to him, and it's really hard because I don't know what to tell her. But after that incident, when I fully woken up, I mean, it's like I just started coming out of the depression maybe a month and a half ago or so. Actually, when I found YouTube, everybody on YouTube, when I started getting in the chat rooms with Scott Harrison and Mandela Affected and memes and stuff, that's when I started coming out of the depression. And uh, but I still have my moments, a lot of moments where I will go a couple days, will be good, and then I will go and have a couple bad days, you know. Um, but other than also. um, you guys getting to know me. I also have some photos I'm going to show you and kind of get on a little bit lighter subject. Uh, uh, all right, we're going to get on a little bit lighter subject. I'm a big Chicago Bears fan. Or I was into football since my affection being affected with the Mandela effect. I'm um, not really into football and that stuff anymore. I'm more into Jesus Christ and doing things right and trying to help other people as much as I can. But I had this car made up. It's my ex-wife and my stepdaughter. My daughter now wasn't born then, but it's a Chicago Bears car. I had that done, driving that around, and I live in Wisconsin, so that was pretty hard to do. Um, Matter of fact, some Packer fans trashed it by putting sugar in the gas tank and stuff. And this was me at age 17. This was done at uh, Six Flags Great America. So yeah, it's not a real KO boxing thing. It's um, just a thing that you can get paid done at one of the theme parks. This is me at age 15. I loved I loved my sports when I was a kid. I used to work at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida, and see if I can find it. Yeah, where is it? But I got a bunch of pictures of movie stars and stuff. That's like 13,000 right there. Bull Bridges. That's Sylvester Stallone. Trying to think of his name. Can't think of his name right now. Uh, these guys don't. But I have a picture of just me, just me with Michael J. Fox, and it's not in this part, but I'll show you guys later. This is me at age like 12. 15. This is my daughter when she was, I don't know, she was probably, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, to be, she was in preschool, so 4? She was 4 there. This is me and my mom when I was about 3. Very old picture. Where is the picture of Michael J. Fox? Here's a picture of all the employees that worked at Universal that year. I typed myself up, but there is no way you guys are gonna see me. That was a fun job. I'm telling you, that was a lot of fun. I even went back there on my days off. I would take the family back there. This is me and my buddy. Made the local paper on an invention of mine, but he passed away in a car accident, so he was my financial backer. And that didn't go anywhere, unfortunately. And that was my invention. It was called the buggy dome. It doesn't really matter now whether it gets out because it's like ain't nothing really gonna happen with it now. But I can't find a picture of me and Michael J. Fox, but I will find it because that was my favorite picture. I must have took it out and was showing somebody else and put it somewhere else. But I seen uh, um, trying to think what else. I seen somebody come in the chat room, but I didn't catch who it was. Sorry. But thanks for showing up. Jamie. Hi, Jamie. How you doing? This is me and my sister and brother. This is like, ooh, I think I was about 30 back then. This is my other brother. He's about a year younger than me. Passed out. This is my oldest boy. He's the one sitting on the pool table, jamming out. But he's 27 now. And he's got his own son and wife now. Just got out of the army. My brother and I, my brother's acting all spazzle. My ex-wife, Caprina wasn't born yet, so she's not in the picture. But that's Travis, the one that's 27 now, and her daughter. So now that you guys are getting to know me, hopefully that they want everything on the table. Don't you just love live? Um, this is um, this is my cousin Audrey, who's a nurse now. My uncle Mike and me. I'm the one with the Chicago Bears jacket on, and this was when we went to my aunt's funeral. This is at in the hotel room. So in the hotel room. When I was younger, a lot of people used to get me and my uncle Mike mixed up. They'd come and call me Mike and stuff, and it was actually kind of funny. There's my cousin who's a nurse, and her husband and me. Oh yeah. All the cracking waffle. Oh. Oh, this is Travis when he was a baby. He's 27 now, but this is him when he was a baby. You seem happy then. Yeah, it was different. You know, it was different then. I can't explain the way I've been feeling the last. But I can't explain the way I've been. Actually, I've been feeling this way since my back surgery. Since 2008, and that's when I woke up to. That's also when I woke up to all the government corruption and the chemtrails, and so I've been like, just not feeling right since then. And now the Mandela effect is here. I've actually come out of it a little bit. Some days it's like it wakes me up and it's like, this is a good thing. Um, this is a really good thing. I feel this is actually bringing me closer to Christ, I feel. And then some days I'm just like, just fall right back down in depression again. I don't know. But I try to pull myself out of it every day and just try to get up and do things and do even though I don't have anything to do, I get out and do something, you know. But yeah, I it was definitely a lot different back then. I can feel it, you know. I was asleep. My wife left me into 15, 17 years for kids. Wow. Yeah, it's hard when did you end up raising them all by yourself? Because I have four total myself. I have two boys and two girls. They're all grown up except for Caprina is my last one, and she just turned 14 a couple days ago. So I hope, like I was saying before, I hope you guys got to learn a little bit. Just one with me. Oh, okay, Jamie. Um, Hopefully you guys got to learn a little bit about me. Um, and I'm definitely here for anybody. If anybody needs to talk to me, I'm more than willing to give you my email address, and then I'll give you my phone number if you want. 18, 16, 8, and 6. Wow. Mine are 27, 24, 22, and 14. Yep. Yeah. So, next time I will get into the Mandela effect more. Um, I'm gonna get going though. This was supposed to be just like a small test run. But I think I'm getting used to it a little. I'm starting to get used to it. Hopefully, we'll start getting some more people on here. So um, you guys ain't sitting out there by yourselves. But hopefully I'll get some more people on here. I'm not sure how to go about getting more subs. Okay, thanks, Jamie. I'll write that down. But hopefully, when I get off, maybe Scott or Meigs or somebody will be on. Actually, I hear a horn out there. I think my daughter's being dropped off, so I gotta go. Love you guys. Bye, Jamie. Ugh. Hold on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on. Jeez, I was recording. I'm done. All right, see you, everybody. Sorry about that. Yeah, I just gotta stop it. If I can learn how to stop these. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, duh. Damn thing. Okay, bye, Jamie. Love everybody else. Bye.